Swole Benji here. Today I'm going to give you the complete rundown on the fastest and most profitable way to level up fishing. I know in yesterday's video I was like, I can just do it all in one video, but then I thought about it and I didn't really go into detail. I just kind of explained levels 100 to 200 for you. So what I'm going to do today is explain the entire process of leveling fishing from 0 to 200, but also on how to gear properly. And all you gotta do, okay, is as soon as you start fishing, which don't even bother starting to fish until you're level 60, and I'm going to tell you why right now. The reason why is because you want to start doing your fishing quest as soon as possible. Now, when you do the fishing quest, as you progress through the quest, you will be gaining gathering gear that will increase your fishing yield, and this is the only way to get gathering yield on fishing gear until you're at level 60, in which case you can start buying some gear that drops off of high level mobs. But that gear is not as good as the quest gear except for the gloves. So let me show you real quick. We're just going to go to my storage here, and I'm going to type fisherman's. So this is what the gear looks like. It gives you a larger chance to get better fish and bigger fish. Better being more rare and bigger being small, medium, and large, okay? You want both on as much gear as possible, okay? Now, the thing with the questing gear is you can't even wear this stuff until you're level 60, and the zones that you fish in later on that I will show you, you want to be at least 50-55 so you don't aggro mobs nearby. But by having this gear, it dramatically increases the profit that you will make while fishing, and fishing is extremely time-consuming. I spent 40 hours fishing, and that is considered fast for fishing, okay? So don't even bother with fishing until you are level 60, but once you are level 60, here's where you're going to fish, okay? As soon as you start out, you need to go to Windward, alright? And this is the very first fishing spot you unlock right here, this 1 star. You don't have to fish here. As a matter of fact, I don't even recommend you fish here. The spot that you want to fish in is you go east of Windward, and you go to the... There's going to be, like, a lot of bots here, by the way. This is bot central, this little 1 star. Don't go there. What you want to do is go to this 2-star fishing spot. It's off the side of the pier, and just fish here until you are level 7. Once you reach level 7, which does not take that long at all, guys, log off and then log back on, and you will see the hotspot. This hotspot takes about 30 minutes or so to respawn, sometimes a little bit more depending on the server, but essentially you just want to fish here until level 101. Alright, now the reason you want to fish here is because it is one of the most profitable spots. Let me show you the profit real quick. I just need to switch modes for just a sec here. And you've seen in my videos, I've hyped this website, newworldfishingguide.com. This is one of the best fishing resources on the internet, period. Now, at level 7, this is the fish you will get. The Albius Serpe is used for the 40 intelligence food buff. This is the most in-demand food buff for wars, because mages dominate wars. You will get treasure chests. You will get sculpin, which is for alchemy. You will get dragonfish for alchemy, halibut for alchemy, and cod for alchemy. Alchemy ingredients sell like crazy. They sell very often because everyone that wants to power up their alchemy. It is very useful for potions as well, for beating invasions if you have an active server. If you're not on an active server, this won't be as profitable, but it's still the most profitable place to fish. It was in the beta, it was in the alpha, and it is still currently the most profitable spot on live until you reach fishing level 101, okay? So, let's get back in the game now. And once you reach level 101, you're going to go finish your fishing quest, and you will get a legendary fishing pole. It's completely random which one you get, but I got the corrupted one, which is, it's okay. Alright, so you never ever have to buy a fishing pole, except for like a weird wood one, or you can buy an ironwood one if you want at level 60. Don't bother fishing till level 60, guys. Alright? You can start earlier if you want, but it's kind of a waste because you won't earn as good or as big of a fish. Alright, now once you're at level 101 and you've completely finished your fishing quest, which by the way, if you ever want to learn how to do the fishing quest, this website right here will give you all of the full-blown details, okay? So it's here on the left side. Fishing quest chain. You click this, it's going to tell you exactly what to do and where to go. And I know this looks like a lot, guys. It is a quest chain, but you can finish this in like under 1 hour. Well, okay, not the fishing parts. Like, there's one part where you have to fish up like 5 really big fish. That might take you a while, but just going from town to town, collecting the quest and doing it, generally won't take more than 1 hour to beat the whole damn thing. Alright, so with that said, once you reach 101, okay, you're going to go over here to Restless Shore, and you're going to take this Shrine of Sisyphos fast travel spot, alright? Now, once you have level 101, you will have this hotspot down here unlocked. This is the least busiest hotspot that I have ever seen, okay? Let me tell you, like, I've only ever seen one person at this spot, and they didn't even fish. They ran up to me. They were a level 60 character in armor. It was shimmering that I've never seen before on the server. I don't recognize the name. They've never spoken. They ran up to me, and they had a perfect grammar conversation with me, checking to see if I was a bot. They also, oddly enough, did not belong to any faction. This is a level 60 player in what looked like the best possible gear you could have. I've never even seen the gear. I don't know how to describe it. It was bright armor that shimmered light. And they were like, oh, I'm just checking to see if you're a bot, if you're an actual real human. We had a little small conversation, and then they were like, hey, enjoy your fishing, and then they just ran off, and I've never seen them again. I've tried to whisper them. They had a really weird name, but it was weird. I've never seen anyone else at the spot ever. Once the spot exhausts, you simply run north for a few seconds, and there's a lot of resources on the way that you can also pick up. There's a pigment, which sells for a lot of iron nodes, you name it. This is just a fully loaded area of resources, so you can also gather that if you want to make an extra buck. Then you go here to this spot, okay? Now, let me show you the loot from this rare fishing spot just real quick, and I keep messing up. Let me just go and get the website pulled up real quick. Just hold on for a sec, guys. I really want to show you the really cool drops, okay? Let me just find the 2-star Restless Shore fishing spots. And my eyeballs are just completely wrecked here. Alright. So, the reason why you want to fish in this spot, and let me just make sure I am not displaying it. There we go. The reason you want to fish in this spot, okay, these are, well, not this one. This is a freshwater spot, okay? So I pulled up the wrong thing. Restless Shore, I need salt water. There we go. So the spot I just showed you, this should be it. Yeah, this is it. Treasure chest, the reason this is so fast, okay, treasure chests do not fight back. When you fish up a treasure chest, they don't try to escape or wiggle or mess up your reeling end. So they reel in real fast. Starfish are also dead weight in the water. They don't fight you, you just reel them in, you're done. Sculpin put up a heavy fight, alright? Oysters also do not fight you at all, alright? They do not fight at all, you just reel them in and you're good to go. Now, because this is only a 2-star spot, you will find squid and halibut. Again, these are very profitable. Oysters being the most profitable thing you could possibly fish currently in the game. It's insane. Treasure chest being pretty darn good, too. Glowing guardfish currently is not used in the game. It says it's used as a crafting material, but it is not. Now, real quick, let me just minimize this, get back to the game. Alright, so you go north and you exhaust this freshwater spot. It's got some good stuff. It's not nearly as profitable, but once you reach around level 1, I think 28 or 38, I'll talk about that in a sec. Let's say you're still in the low level 100s. Then you go southeast, and this is the depths area. Now, this area will mostly be fished out, especially on more active servers, but in the early mornings when no one's running the depths, this is always available. So you can come here, you can fish this out, and then you just do this little triangle where you run west, you fish this, run north, fish this, run southeast, fish this. You bounce between these three until you hit around level 134, 132, 138. I forget it exactly. And then you unlock the 3-star fishing spots that are here and here. They're very close by. And you can just run this circle until you are level 200. Now, I already explained what saltwater things you can fish up. Because it's a 3-star fishing spot, you only get oysters, treasure chests, and sculpin. So 2 out of the 3 do not fight you, making them the fastest things to fish up. The runtime in between fishing spots is pretty much non-existent. You can run from here to here extremely quickly. There is almost no time wasted, and you just do this circle for as long as you can stand it, and you will level up to 200, okay? And you don't need to use fishing baits because these are hot spots, unless you want a bunch of glowing guardfish, which you can't currently use, so I don't even recommend using bait at all. As soon as you land the fishing bobber into the hot spot, you will immediately get a bite, and because these 3-star spots, you will always get a rare. You could use bait on the 2-star spot if you want. You don't have to. You don't need to. And then this spot up here, these two, the one at the depths and the one here up north, are the least profitable. So if you just want to skip them, you can do that. One thing that I was doing is I was just doing these 3-star fishing spots. And when they would exhaust, I would go do some chores or do some shopping or eat a snack, maybe watch a couple YouTube videos. And then I would log back in and they would be back. Now, here's another thing, too, is you can't just camp one spot. I just want to let you know this little tip. You can't camp one spot. If you set in one spot, you won't see the fish jumping out of the water. You might at first after a few spawns, but after a while, it will not display that to you anymore until you leave the area or you log out and you log back in. So that's my fishing tips on how to get to level 200 as quick as possible and make the most money while doing it, which is the most important part of maxing out these gathering professions. Don't do fishing until you're level 60 because you will miss out on so much profit. Alright, so that's the video. I'm Soul Benji. Thanks for watching. As always, be a bro and stay swole. Leave a like and a comment. You gotta do both. If you do both, it is an algorithm cheat code. It is a YouTube combo. Also, 81% of you aren't subscribed. I make a video every single day. I know this showed up in your recommended, but if you subscribe, you will be able to see it all the time. I try to make useful, high-value videos that are fun to watch. So, again, videos every single day, usually at the same time, unless I'm late. I will see you in tomorrow's video. When this guy hits the ground, I'm going to end the video, but I don't think I can Alt-Tab and stop recording fast enough. But here we go, guys. See you tomorrow, and boom.